You met me deep in my...
Thank you for tuning into the Speaking the Truth in Love broadcast. This broadcast, WFPM Gospel radio station, is made available because of the visionary and recipient of the 2016 MLK Service Award, Pastor Elmer R. Hess Sr., co-pastor of First Pentecostal Family Worship Center. I'm your radio pastor, Tino Smith, founder of the Dr. Tino W. Smith Ministries and CEO of Brino and Truth Enterprise. For the next 25 minutes, I will share with you the principles that will harness the power of the seed effect, which is the operating system that has been running your life for better or worse. Use this system to your advantage, and you truly can revolutionize your life. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy these life-changing principles.
Now I'm moving by faith and not by sight towards victory. By the power of your might, you're straightening out my path. Opening every door.
Good afternoon, Radioland. You're listening to the voice of Dr. Tino W. Smith. I am your radio pastor for the next 25 minutes. Today is Wednesday, April 6, 2016. The Battle Creek weather forecast tonight: rain showers in the evening, changing to snow showers overnight. Low 33 at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Thursday morning, cloudy with snow showers mainly during the morning. High around 45. Winds northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of snow 40%. As you know, and I'm excited that I do this, I get so many calls and so many response. Each broadcast I give a shout out, a blessing to all my Facebook friends who are celebrating a birthday. Well, today, April 6, 2016, we celebrate Dauphine McGee, Sandra L. Coleman, a good friend of mine, Ronald Jamerson, and James Jimmy P. Pride. We are hoping that you're having a wonderful day. And if you see them, if you know them, if you have their phone number, you give them a call and you wish them a happy birthday. We celebrate you. We celebrate you. We celebrate you on this day. Well, we're going to continue with this wonderful broadcast, and we want everybody to know that we are excited about what God is doing with this ministry. We're going to continue on this lesson dealing with setting the limits. And for those who just tuned in, you are listening to the voice of Dr. Tino Smith, speaking the truth in love. We air every Tuesday and Wednesday on WFPM 99.5. You can always go to the wonderful website that our good friend Dr. Hess have, www.wfpmradio.org. All right, let's continue on setting the limits. Setting the limits. We've been talking about forgiveness and confession and things of that nature. Fortunately for us, Jesus tackled the issue of forgiveness head on during his ministry on earth. Interestingly, it was confusion over this issue of resolving relational conflict that gave Jesus the opportunity to redefine forgiveness for all of us, which is found in Matthew chapter 18, verse 21 through 35. Now, as a disciple of Christ, Peter understood his responsibility to forgive, but he wasn't sure how far to take it. That is, what do you do about the person who hurts you over and over again? So Peter pulled Jesus aside and they were close. That Peter was one of the men in Jesus' inner circle. He put him aside and he said, hey, Jesus, how often shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? Up to 7 times. You look at your new American Standard Bible, direct, up to 7 times. In other words, when is enough enough? How many times do I have to forgive and forgive when all that I do? When is it all right not to forgive? Peter wanted to do the right thing, but come on, we all have our limits. So where's the justice in a system where forgiveness is offered at every time? Help me, Holy Ghost. That's a good question, Peter. I mean, you keep forgiving everybody. Peter took a stab at what he believed would be a generous answer. So he said, well, what about 7 times? Peter was starting to catch on. No doubt there was a time, now listen to me. There was a time when Peter hard knocks life, when he would have suggested 2 times or possibly 1. But he had been listening. He knew that Jesus' perspective on things was different than that of the religious teachers. But by asking, how often shall I forgive? Peter revealed his own misunderstanding of the nature of forgiveness. Listen to me. The nature of forgiveness. Like us, Peter assumed that forgiveness is for the benefit of the offender. Everybody thinks that. Now listen. And like many of us, Peter was willing to stretch a bit to be a nice guy. He was willing to go as many as 7 rounds with the same person over the same issue. But after that, or some other predetermined point, no more. No more. After all, forgiveness has its limits. Everybody knows that. So, Jesus probably just smiled, put his hands on Peter's shoulder and said,